Hello and good morning, everybody. Here I am back in sunny, bright, spring-like Derbyshire. And just it may have slipped your notice if you've been busy with stuff this weekend, and certainly with all the energies that were landing last week. Who knows where you could have ended up on your little journeys. So the weekend it was imbolc, which is it's the time of year when our womb wakes up with the womb of the earth. It's that whole switch from the deepest, darkest winter into a very gentle awakening of the energies of Mother Earth. And our own energy systems align with that. So today's session, we are going to be bringing in some of those nice fresh vibes. And like we said last week, it might not be quite yet reflected in the weather, although it has been really sunny over here the last couple of days. So yeah, it has felt a bit spring-like and a bit more like time to do some spring cleaning and letting things go and tidy up, etc. So there's definitely been a lot of energy clearing, particularly energetically with in things that have been showing up for me this weekend. It's been really lovely. So yeah, maybe the stuff been going on for you too. Today's session, we're going to really focus in on that and just bring in stir up that creative energy within ourselves, whether you're male or female. Your womb energy is still really important, that space within your sacral chakra, the space from which we create. And so we can bring some of that beautiful energy of Mother Earth into our practice today, along with Reiki, to really bring some connection with that space within us that is just wanting to start to wake up and create. And how we can do that, well, we can do a little somatic work, but also just want to honor Saint Bridget, who is the saint of this time of year. She's an ancient goddess that people worked with in old times. She's become kind of a really good joiner between sort of more religious ideals and more earth-based ideals. And so she kind of spans the distance between those two, where we just sort of begin to let go of any fear around spirituality and connect with our own truth about that. And she's one of the first deities that ever sort of came into work with me on my Reiki journey, and has shown me many lessons in that time about how to connect to that space and be that energy. So we call on her too today because it is her time of year. She's the eternal light. She brings reminds us of our own light and how to carry it. And that really is a lot about how Reiki works too. It connects us to our own inner light and helps to recenter, rebalance, and get us lined in and connected, so we really know our truth and therefore what it is we're trying to show up with each day, so that we don't wander too far and get pulled out of shape by other people's energies and things that are going on outside of our own circumstance and our own creation. And it helps us to remember to create from a positive space. Because when we create from positivity, we create lots of beauty in our life, and we create beautiful relationships that are more harmonious and more in tune with our inner voice and our inner selves. So it's a really important thing. And this is what I've really found with Reiki, is it helps to bring light to everything we're doing. It doesn't mean that we don't experience the darkness and we don't have to sit with things that are going on that maybe aren't for us, but this helps us to bring light to the things that we then prefer and how to handle those in really sensible ways. And sometimes learn by experiencing them in a not very sensible way, that like, actually, do you know what? I didn't handle that very well, but that's okay. I've learned that that's not how I'm going to show up the next time. So there's never any blame or heaviness to carry with this work. It's always about finding our own light and truth in it. So just take a moment to reflect and think of something that you want to bring in for 2025, something that you want, something that feels right for your soul. So we can just slow our breath down a little bit. And you've probably, with New Year and everything, probably done this a little bit already at this time of year. So you may have an idea of what that is for you. And so now is a good time to re-energize that. It might be that that has shifted a little bit, because sometimes what we think we want can take a little bit of processing. So you don't have to know precisely what it is at the moment. Let these things land. And it might be you're just going to think, actually, it's just what I want for today. And that is a really powerful thing to do. So just have a feel into what it is that you want to bring in. You know, whether it be more peace in relationships, or more opportunity to say yes to yourself, and to grow and enhance your own connection, your inner connection, or whether it's more practical, like something that you need for your work or your business or your home, for that to feel like it's going to work more efficiently for you. There are so many ways that you can lean into this, and it's really up to where you are right now, and that's all you need to honor. So feel into that and then pick something. And if you don't know, just treat it as a complete game and be really random about it. So just say whatever comes into your head. Okay. Once you've got it, you can write it down or just hold it in your head. And now think about what's stopping you from having that right now in this moment. Don't worry about why you haven't got it. Just think about what's stopping me from having it right now. Now, when that comes up for you, I want you to just feel into your body and get a sense for where that sensation of not having it sits. Okay. And at this point, we're going to take ourselves inward a bit more. And we're going to just sit with that sensation. We're going to bring in some Reiki and some of your own love to bring healing to that space. Remember, working with the holy fire Reiki energy, which is a beautiful, intelligent form of Reiki that seeks out the parts of you that are stopping you from feeling like you can live in your most authentic self and bring in everything that you need to for you in this lifetime. So we can completely trust and surrender to that. So maybe time to close off your eyes now if you feel comfortable. Remember where that space is inside you. It might just be, as you tune in now, closing off your eyes, just tune into that space within you where you felt some resistance about the idea of just going off to be and have what it is that you know you want. And our bodies will be reflecting the resistance back to us in various ways. Might be that it's a little bit of a prickly sensation. It can be literally anything, but your body will be speaking to you at the moment. It might just be there's an area where you're drawn to. It might just feel heavier there. Often it'll be around your solar plexus in the middle of you. It might be down in your womb. It might be in your chest or your throat or on your shoulders or in your head. Sometimes in your knees. So just trust with where you're feeling the most discomfort in your body. It's a feeling of dis-ease, a feeling of something not being smooth and flowy. And that's where your focus can lie today. And we're going to let go of any outcome expectation here as to why it's come out, but we've dug a little and we're going to sit with this. Just breathe your life force energy through your breath into that space. So with every breath you're taking now, in through your nose, a beautiful oxygen, which is our lifeblood, helps our bodies, our physical bodies, to live. That breath gives our bodies the breath of life. So our bodies feed off this energy. So take that breath down into your lungs, bringing in fresh life, fresh new oxygen And then take that breath deeper with every in-breath. And wherever that breath touches, bring the sensation of release as you allow the air to escape again. It's letting go of any tension that was building in the spaces where it's touched. And as you become comfortable with that rhythm of breathing in, feeling, and then relaxing on the breath out, breathing breath in, feeling it move through your body, relaxing wherever it touches, and breathing out into a softer space within your body. Start to take that breath into the wider parts of your body. So wherever you are now, feel it filling up the whole of your sacral area where you're sat. On the next breath, into your legs, feet, and into your arms and hands. And feeling your breath go across your shoulders and your neck. And into your head. And inviting now the light of Reiki, the light of the holy fire. As you breathe into yourself, you're going to breathe down through the top of your head, drawing in the beautiful holy fire, holy fire, holy fire energy of Reiki down into your head. Joining in with your own life force spirit that comes down from your own soul star chakra, the part of you which sits up there in your higher self, with all the information that you need coded upon it. And breathing in that light too, your celestial star, helping each of us to bring our most celestial aspects into a physical now. And these are deeply healing parts of ourselves. Just allowing that light, might be white and golden, combined together down into your head. Down through your throat. Energy expand within you, across your shoulders. This energy is now transmuting anything that's heavy. You literally get the sensation that the light is diffusing any dark energy that's sitting on you. As you take that light down into your lungs, as you breathe in, breathing through the top of your head, Still pulling that energy down, combining it with the breath that's coming in through your nose, taking that deep down into your body. Just let that light, your light, the Reiki light, and the light of your breath, channel it down into that space within you, wherever that is, where that discomfort lies or lay. And just allow it to permeate. No expectation, just letting the light sit with you in that space. Feel the sensations. Welcome all of the positive light, that positive chi energy that's flowing to this space now. This space within you. And have a feeling of surrender, feeling of letting go. And a feeling of being prepared to sit with yourself in this space for as long as it takes. And when you've fully surrendered into that state, you completely give it up to the Reiki energy. And just follow that energy line back up through your body. So we're going to take our focus to the throat area. And just breathe that light here through for a time. And this is the place from where we express our deepest soul desires and how our soul magic comes out through us. Just gift yourself with some beautiful energy here. Let the light diffuse any uncertainty, any sensations that feel. And again, there's no ambition here other than to surrender. That's the key part of your journey with this, of our journeys with this, is to allow a sense of surrender to that energy. A couple of deep breaths. Remind yourself now that it's time to root into the earth. So take your conscious awareness down to your feet. Feel roots growing down in the soles of your feet. Feel your energy lines tracking down to meet the earth. Remembering how Mother Earth holds us safe gently magnetize to her surface. She's always got this gentle pull on us, so we can work with that to gently hold us safely on planet. As much as we want to escape at times, to get out of our bodies and dissociate, she helps us to make our bodies a safe place to exist within. So allow yourself to feel held by her, and all that is heavy within each of us now can fade through down into Mother Earth, and she will transmute it. Thrives on all that energy, soak up for the plants and animals who exist, to propagate those. And then just bring your hands into heart space, or you can leave them resting on your body. Just feeling that channel between your higher self, the Reiki energy, your feet on the ground, and your thumbs into heart space. Feeling that connection. And just taking your celestial energies down to the point behind your belly button, your Hara line. Sensing the earth energies beneath your feet and bringing them to meet in that center point. And this is where your conscious awareness exists. Gently bringing yourself round. As you open your eyes, open them from this reality. Grounded and balanced between your highest knowings and your earthly self. And then taking that energy around you, just sending it down to the ground. So we're just honoring the work you've done and surrounding yourself in that love and in that bubble, and carrying that energy through. Well done, that's super dupes. Good work. And this is something you can do. Now you can work with this session in any way that serves you throughout the year. However, today was a particularly special one. So just want to, as I shuffle our Divine Door cards that I love, for their simplistic messages, just giving thanks today to yourselves for showing up, thanking the earth for holding us safely and reminding us the process, thanking the planets and the stars and the moon, the celestial bodies, for the alignments that they bring, and thanking the light of St. Bridget for guiding us and helping us to find our inner balance and become comfortable with all that is. And we had two cards today. One of them is this, which is a really exciting, adventurous looking card. And this divine doorway is teaching us the hummingbird song. Nectar of sweetness, in joy it brings, the hummingbird's healing, as medicine it sings. That's a sign of a good healing, I'd say. We've stepped through a nice little healing portal there. So I totally trust that you're going to receive the benefits of that. I'll post these in the comments when I get this sent out in a little while. Now, this is the other divine gateway, and it's interesting because that one is like looking like such a closed door. This one's like going kind of into through like slightly dark looking door. So it's like, there's sort of almost like there's a little bit of a fear clearing there going on. And so we've got the hummingbird song of healing magic. And then this one here is speaking of freedom flows, which you wouldn't think looking at that door. So it's lovely how that's like they're both transcending these slightly dark places. Don't hold yourself back from worldly freedom. Dream good things, grand things for divine, sacred reason. So it's just reminding us that, the doors that may seem to be closed can in fact swing open when we connect with our celestial light. And places that may feel dark become a lot easier when we connect with our celestial light. And in fact, we find we've suddenly healed these spaces. So that's the energies of today and what the imbolc energies have helped us work through. So again, remember that if you want to see more of what we're doing here, if you like the post, then your feed remembers it and we'll show more of it. And you can stay in tune, because I don't know about you, but I find it quite hard to remember what it is I'm meant to be doing some days in terms of things that I'm honouring myself with. It's easier for me on a Monday because I'm honouring other people by doing this. It helps me to get in that space. So there's lots of ways that we can help ourselves to remember. And one of them I use regularly is I like a post, or I send myself the post so that the waves of the ether of the internet and the angels of the internet can help to align things up for me, so I do see them and I remember to go to them, because there's so much out there that's always like demanding attention externally. So these are some of the ways that we can siphon things out for ourselves, depending on how techno-savvy we are. Okay, well, have a wonderful week. Sending lots of love and trust to enjoy your frequencies this week. Bye.